Hi everyone, this is the Mario and Dennis show. I'm Mario.
I'm Dennis.
Wow, it's been a while since
It's
we've been
been
back.
almost
It's
a
been
year.
Almost a year. A lot of things have changed since then.
Well,
A lot.
gossip entertainment never really changes. It's just the people in it.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, you? Okay.
It's always
Well,
going to be about me.
Okay, well, things have changed with me too. There.
Good.
So, anyways, should we start?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious, and I want to know if anyone has seen the new show on NBC. It's called Midnight. Oh goodness, I forgot the name of it. What is it called?
It's midnight. We just don't know what it is.
Oh goodness.
Texas.
Oh, Midnight Texas. That's it. Okay. Well,
It's been a while.
it's basically it's a range of like these amazing characters, and basically Midnight is this place in Texas, and it's a safe haven for those who are different. But with the presence of outsiders, the residents band together and they start to form a very like unlikely type of family. The story is about a psychic named Manfred Bernardo, played by Francois Arnaud. The other cast members include Peter Mensah as Lemuel Bridger, who is the heartfelt vampire.
Yep.
Joe Strong, played by Jason Lewis, who has a heavenly secret about him. And it's not that he was the big old hunk in Sex and the City. And then there's Ariel Cabell, who gives a great performance as the gun-toting Olivia Charity. Now, I know moving forward, and it's just my history and my past, but of course, every show I like is always going to be canceled, hence the review that I read recently in Variety, which they stated, this is not a case of an ambitious show going away and causing frustration, as it far well short of its lofty goals. All Midnight Texas clearly wants to do is to be a bargain basement copy of True Blood, but it has trouble being consistently mediocre, let alone good. I always say I can pick them, but I guess I can't pick the right ones. I don't know, but I'm really.
Seen it.
It's so good. I watched another episode last night. It's really, really good.
What station is that
It's
on?
NBC.
No, never heard of it, never saw it.
It's very good. It's very good.
Well, on a lighter note,
Well, yeah, okay.
yeah, Usher's being sued for spreading herpes, which is great. So according to the victim's attorney, Lisa Bloom, the law requires that people with herpes warn their sexual partners or abstain from having sex. And unfortunately, he did neither.
Right.
So the attorney also claims that there were 3 victims, 2 females and 1 male, which is, I'm not surprised. I had heard a while back ago that he was possibly bisexual,
Which
but
is fine.
you know, you never know what
Right.
you read is true or not. And
He's dreamy.
yeah, supposedly not anymore. According to a paid celebrity stylist, according to a celebrity stylist, he paid $1.1 million because apparently he had infected her with an STD back in 2009, 2010.
Well, I mean, it's been all over, and they have that one main character, that girl that's in it, you know.
Right.
I can't remember her name because it's like 80,000 consonants or syllables. But,
Yeah.
and she lied, but I guess it's taking a different route on that
It
one,
is.
too.
It is.
More like mental.
It's not so much about it's
frustration
more
and
mental
anxiety.
frustration and so on and so forth.
But
you know,
it's called a condom protection.
Exactly,
And
that's
it.
what I
I'm
was
sorry,
gonna
we're all
say.
adults. Remember that.
well, you know why they had him without the condom? They figured they'd get pregnant and then go after Usher.
Probably.
You know, it's
It's a
scary game.
Well, for the anthology series American Horror Story, the announcement of the theme for each season is usually a drawn-out process. Hints are dropped, you know, in the lead up to the premiere. So this brings us to American Horror Story Cult. Ryan Murphy, creator of AHS, told E! News that the first 10 minutes of this season, takes place in a very eerie, macabre way on election night. And there's something terrible that happens in the lives of our characters on election night as they're watching it all go down, which in itself was a horror story. So it's like a horror story upon a horror story. So I guess it's going to escalate. I sort of think, you know, I mean, I can't wait to see it. I've seen some of the trailers for it. And they do have these masked, cult-figured clowns, like, you know, that show sort of a darker, deeper side, like fact and fear combined. And really it is about sort of the whole political process.
Which is pretty scary.
Very scary. And yeah, and it all leads back to me, and I know I've mentioned it before, that Skull and Bones, you know, which college it's at, but, you know.
What is your favorite one?
My favorite American Horror Story
Yeah.
one? Honestly, I liked The Asylum. I really did. And I really liked the Carnival one.
Freak Show.
freak show, just because little Pip, when Pip got killed, the little. Oh, I was really sad.
I wasn't a big fan of Freak Show. I like the one with the witches, and I can never remember.
Oh, the convent. The coven.
Yeah, the
Coven. That was good.
The convent.
The convent. Well,
with the 3 scary nuns. That was the one. Yeah, well, I can't wait. He always does a great job.
It's going to be, and it's the same. Some of the people are the same cast, of course. You can always expect.
Kathleen Bates.
I think Kathy Bates, but his total muse. And I'm
not Jessica Lange.
Not Jessica Lange. Oh, good Lord.
Lady Gaga on it?
No. Oh, goodness. She's played in every single one.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I can't believe wow, we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
Our brains are still a little rusty
I know
and
you're
cobwebby.
talking about. She's gay.
Yeah, she goes out with.
I can't think.
I can't remember her name either.
I just know she's gay. So, Diana Huey, is that how you say it?
Huey, yes.
Yeah, okay. So Diana Huey,
as we say in Chinese, Wei.
Means
yes.
The Asian American actress who stars in the touching musical production of Disney's The Little Mermaid, is speaking out after being criticized for playing Ariel. Most of the criticism came from Disney fans on social media, complaining their outrage at the producers because they didn't cast a white woman for the role instead. I mean, with everything that's going on, especially this weekend's most recent events, do we really care that they have an Asian actress playing a fictional mermaid character?
It's a cartoon.
It's ridiculous.
It's just, people will complain about, anything. I mean, look, the roles were just reversed a while back when they had hired all these white American actors, actresses to play Japanese parts in a movie that's coming out soon. And of course, it's still up here because it hasn't been cleaned out yet. But no, seriously. And I just think it's so. First of all, it's a mermaid, and mermaids.
What's her DNA? Do we even know where she's from?
She's a fish. It's like PCP. I don't know. It's like depending. God only knows. But really, it's like you people are that bored out of your mind.
Right.
I mean, there's so many more important real things that are going on right now.
And Disney company is a very diverse company.
Well, you know how I feel about Disney. ABC Disney, because they canceled my 2 other shows.
Which shows?
The Family, and what was it? Something Gallivant.
Yeah, which
I loved.
I'm glad they did.
I loved that. I loved it.
No.
Well, I guess it's going to maybe be not another sleepless night with the sequel of
Stranded?
The Strangers 2. I don't know if you saw the first one with Liv Tyler. Oh, well.
Which one? Remind me.
They were just gotten married and they went to the cabin after the wedding, and there's the 3 figures all in the mask. There's the one with the potato sack, sort of cloth sack over his head. Well, basically this one is the sequel, and I think it's with the same director and writer. And the plot for it is a family gets stranded in an abandoned sort of trailer park, and then who pop up but the scary, freaky threesome. Now, this is like a real, hopefully it'll continue the same psychological thriller. I mean, I watched the first one, which I had no idea what I was getting into. And I'm still freaked out, like being sometimes alone outside, because it's just, in the background, you just see their white faces with masks and, I mean, I did really, really love, Liv Tyler in it. And they did play that one country song over and over towards the end, and
That's scary in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Liv Tyler or the
No,
music?
the country music.
The country music. I love country music.
I do too. Okay.
No, I love country music.
So we'll be looking forward
George
to that.
something, I think it was the guy who sang it.
Yeah.
But again, that's in the cobweb box up here.
Of course.
I know.
So I'm sure everyone by now has heard that there was a stuntman that died during the filming of The Walking Dead. He was supposed to do a backflip onto, this huge cushion, and unfortunately he missed it. He passed away. There was another death recently. They were shooting Deadpool 2,
right,
and a female stunt woman died during a motorcycle trick. So the Vancouver police are still investigating the conditions that caused this accident. Until yesterday, they hadn't released the victim's name. Unfortunately, she did pass away, and the cast and the production crew and everyone there, it really affected them. Unfortunately,
that's because I don't understand. Like when you always see like behind the scenes with the stunt actors and things, and the one who had died on The Walking Dead. I mean, didn't they have it padded well enough? I mean, did he die because of the fall?
He missed his target. Which I don't, if you're standing on the floor and the guy's standing to the left and the cushion's to the right, you might want to say, stop, don't go yet, you're off, move to the right.
Maybe you couldn't
So
hear
I don't
you
know
or-
what happened. All we do know is that he missed it during his fall.
That's a shame.
And that can be a
And for
tough,
such an interesting TV show to die on.
yeah,
The
it's a
Walking
great show
Dead.
too. Great show.
I've never seen it. That's one I've
Wow.
never seen. Another one that I've never seen.
I never saw it either until the second season.
Right.
And then, because I was working at Comcast at
Right.
the time, we were getting all these calls. People wanted to subscribe to I think it's AMC to watch it.
Oh,
so
right, it is AMC.
I
yeah.
tried it one night and hooked ever since. Yeah, it's really good.
That Game of Thrones, I haven't even gotten onto that. Like
That
on
I'm
my-
working on the second season. I'm a little behind.
Well, anyways, Tom Cruise, okay, an actor, not a stunt actor, but
Right.
an actor, appeared to suffer an injury on the set of Mission Impossible 6 in London Sunday after slamming into a building as part of a stunt. But what really was hurt, is that it was caught on tape. It's heard that Tom is livid about the video, and it was posted online about the accident and everything, so everybody saw this. What he wants is security increased around the filming and wants to find out how this footage leaked out. It seems that he wants his fans to think that he is still young and superhuman.
Right.
And I get that. I mean, I know it's all about his ego, which is a shame. I mean, he can only call on the Scientologist to help him so much.
Right.
But he does have that ego, and it's like, you can't be the man-child.
Well,
You know?
unfortunately, The Mummy tanked.
Good. I'm glad.
it
I didn't know that.
It was horrible.
Because they stole that from Brendan Fraser.
It was horrible.
I'm sorry. I was really
It
mad
was
when I
so choppy and it didn't
Good.
make any sense.
I'm
And
glad.
there was no reference at all to the Brendan Fraser mummies,
Right.
so it was something new.
Right,
It just didn't work.
I'm not bitter, but I'm glad.
I'm not bitter either.
No,
I'm bitter about many other
you know.
things, but not that. So I'm bitter about John Travolta being in the movie again. I thought he was out for a while.
In which movie?
I'm going to talk about that right now. So country music star Shania Twain,
Oh, okay.
Michael Madsen,
Okay.
and Kevin Dunn have joined the cast of John Travolta's racing movie, Trading Paint. It's a racing movie, another one. In this film, Travolta plays a down-and-out dirty track racing legend who is drawn back into the winner's circle after his son, an aspiring driver, joins a competitor's racing team and incites an intense and dangerous competition between father and son. So, dirt, from what I understand and from what I've read, dirt track racing is one of the most exciting sports, but also one of the most dangerous sports.
And it's dirt track?
dirt track.
The track is dirt. It's like when you do
Right.
horse racing, there's like grass, and then there's the
Yes,
the
and
dirt,
it's
which
not
is
like
more
it's
dangerous.
not like a Fast and Furious,
Right.
which is what I think they're trying to now.
Veer away from.
Well, I think they just try. I think because Fast and Furious has been so successful
Yeah,
that they're now coming up
7
with
or
this
8?
concept.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to cut it,
You know what?
especially with John Travolta.
I was about to say, I said I could pick them. I'm going to pick this one, and it means it's going to flop.
It's not going to be a good one.
Oh, I don't know. We briefly, you want to mention about Netflix and all
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Okay, great.
So Netflix signed Shonda Rhimes to a multi-year production deal,
know, that's
ending a 15-year
amazing.
relationship
I
with
know,
ABC
that's, like,
Studios,
insane.
right? I mean, she's been involved in a lot of great shows.
Mo-
How to Get Away with Murder.
And
Grey's
she's just really
Grey's
hit the
Anatomy.
surface more so in the past, like,
Yeah.
say, eight years or so.
Yep. Well, she is moving to Netflix because it offers her a chance to work in a variety of genres. You have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more flexibility when you're working with these online streaming companies. So it's a good move for her. Her contract is up in 2018 with ABC. I think she's still going to be involved slightly, but most of the concentration is going to be on Netflix.
Right,
So good move to her. Good move for Netflix.
I still don't have Netflix.
See, I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Amazon.
Right.
So if you have any of those streaming services, I can tell you that Hulu, Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that is
Awesome,
like, I hear
incredible
that's like
show.
amazing.
So I saw all episodes probably in a week, and then on Amazon I saw a new show called The Collection, which you
I
would
heard
like.
that is pretty
Takes
good.
place around 1940s Paris, fashion era. Really, really good show. I was going to play a clip tonight, but I didn't have time. So maybe next week we'll feature
Okay,
a
good.
clip.
Maybe I can actually watch it then.
Yeah,
At least see something of it.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, right? Well, I don't know about you, but I was sort of shocked when I heard that Chris Pratt and Anna Faris were separating after many years together. I think they were about together for like 8 years or so, somewhere around there. They've been quoted that they needed to separate, but wanted to keep it as peaceful and press-free for the sake of their little son, who is so adorable.
He is.
He's got little glasses,
Well,
like
look at
they're
the
blue,
parents,
and I know
mean.
that, yeah. But what also I've been reading, and I heard through sort of the grapevine, is that some of the key reasons for the split is that Chris is religious and Anna isn't.
Right.
And he has become more so spiritual and religious since the split, which he did in his speech at the Teen Choice Awards. That was just this past weekend, which he's never really spoken about God or anything before. And another key factor is that with Chris and losing all that dramatic weight loss, he's being pulled for more roles, and they've been piling up, and she, I think, was feeling a little sort of pushed off to the side. Which always happens, always
With the
happens.
female, the female
Right.
actresses, I don't think have
They're not going to get that
as much opportunity as someone
exactly.
like Chris would get.
I mean, I think she's great in Mom. I've only seen a
Yeah, she's
couple.
fun.
I mean, her and Allison Janney are so good. But I really did love her in that one that movie. Was it The Bunny Sitter? She was a Playboy bunny, and then she
Right.
becomes
Yeah.
she goes to a college and becomes the house mom.
Yeah.
That was probably when she puts on the glasses and she talks like this. I think it's just one of it's going to be one of my
and
classics.
she's a funny She's
a very funny actress. Yes,
I
she'll
think,
be fine.
But the good news about this separation, it wasn't
They're
because
sane.
of someone cheated.
Right.
He didn't sleep with his nanny. She didn't sleep with a co-star. I mean,
Right.
which is what you hear is so common in Hollywood. So kudos to them.
Oh no! Wait, what is that awful? Not him, but her, who had that uncoupling thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
You know who I'm talking about. Well, they really, whatever.
Well, listen. Here's some good news.
Really?
I don't know if it's good news,
I
but
don't know.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are holding off on their divorce. So according to a close source,
Angelina
there you
Jolie.
go. They have not moved forward, and some believe they never will. Apparently, she's still in love with him, according to the close source.
Right.
And you have all those kids. I mean, best thing to do is try to work it out.
Right. I've seen some photos of her recently, and she is just looking,
And that's
I think, so emaciated.
Yeah.
Like just not in a good sense.
right.
She's beyond. I don't know. She has that new movie coming up or something. I got to clean out the cardboard box up here before we tape next week or
That
the week
box
after.
is a mess.
Don't talk about my box like that. Just a couple cobwebs. But seriously, on a serious note, Sinead OConnor recently posted a video that she's living in a motel in Hackensack, New Jersey. She talks about having bipolar disorder and mental illness, and that it doesn't give a crap who you are. This actually makes me very sad, because it's important to stress that mental illness, it affects everyone. It doesn't know any boundaries, and and it has affected other high-profile celebrities that are dealing with it also. I just hope she gets the help she needed. She was saying that basically her only friends now are like her therapist and another doctor or something. I don't know. I just wish her well, because I think she can be. She had her outspokenness, but
I mean, she's been out of the limelight for a while. She
Right.
hasn't really done anything since her big hit back
Right.
in the 80s.
no, she's
90s?
had a few more hits before that.
Has she?
After
I don't
that,
remember
think,
them.
yeah.
It's sad. It's not a good illness.
So we sort of saved he's like our adopted little, my adopted little boy in a sense, but no, I just loved him. He's just
You can
so
have him.
irritating. But Justin Bieber, yay, Justin Bieber, has been looking at $1 million properties in New Jersey. Not the ones that are so close to Snooki and that crew, but it's because he wants to be close to his preacher and his growing disciples. Okay, Pastor Carl Lentz has enormous power over Justin and his life. He is now the closest advisor. I was going to say closeted
I
advisor.
thought that said closet.
He is now the closest, not the closeted advisor, but some are speculating, we don't know yet, advisor in Bieber's circle, and Justin values the pastor's opinion above everyone else's. The pastor is now the only family Justin has, which is why he is looking for the 12 disciples. That's what these sources are saying. Now, an insider revealed that Justin is also talking about combining, both his passion of music and religion and doing an inspirational album. I know, and I'm sure some of you out there really want to know who the 12 disciples are going to be. Maybe we could do a little game. But, I mean, my thoughts is that I just want to know about his monkey that he abandoned in Germany. Remember we talked about that? He could be like the first disciple, right?
He could be, yeah.
I mean, there's so many things.
Usher could be a second.
Usher, yeah.
Because
Usher could be. Usher did what?
He is the one, I believe, that...
Didn't he find, like, help him really?
Yeah.
And who else? I mean, didn't... Oh, have you seen Claws? I don't know, that's popped into my head, the TV show with Niecy Nash.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I've heard about it.
It's really good. For some reason, there's one scene I was like thinking, oh, Justin Bieber would have been good in that. He plays like, this one guy plays like the head mob's biatch.
Never saw it.
Okay. Anyways. So, huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge.
Big.
Wonder Woman is officially the biggest hit of the summer.
Yeah.
It has grossed it has crossed the 400 million mark in the U.S. just this past week. Just congrats to Gal Gadot. I mean, they were hesitant on picking her. She was sort of an unknown in a sense. And she, hey, I like it when, and everyone thought it was going to not do well because was there enough women power or people to go see a woman superhero? She knocked out Batman,
absolutely.
Superman, all of them.
They are now at the 800 million mark worldwide.
Right.
Yet to be released, if I have this right, yet to be released in Japan. They haven't released it yet.
Oh God,
so that's going to hit it. And this is probably the second film that has made this much money from a female leading actress because the Beauty and the Beast was the other one.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I wanted to see that.
I saw it. It was nice. I'd see it again.
Like them.
I'd see it again. She also won just recently the Choice Action Movie Actress at the Teen Awards.
Teen Awards, right.
Choice Awards. And Time Warner tweeted this the other day. It's the highest grossing live action film by a female director. And the next film is scheduled to be out in 2019.
So there'll be a sequel.
There's going to be a sequel.
To Wonder Woman.
From what I heard at the time, the same director hadn't been on board yet, which is a big mistake because, the director had a lot to do with this. So if they're that stupid not to bring her back, and they only paid Gal $300,000. Was it $300,000 for this role?
That could be something.
And Sharknado, the actor there, Sharknado 5, he made double, maybe three, 4 times more than that. Yeah, and that's the one thing that every article you read was.
But he has clout. He's from 90210.
Oh, ooh.
He's got that zip code down.
Where are they now? Yeah, so. That's a scoop.
Tori's still around. I love my Tori.
I know you do. We did a lot on Tori.
We did a lot on Tori like the past.
Now we're not going to do any on Tori.
No Tori, and we're going to really try to stay away from, I think, the Kardashians.
And Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, it depends.
We'll see.
It depends. I think there's a lot more fun things, and I don't know, maybe we might go on location one day someplace and meet some people in the area. That's what I'm thinking.
You tell me how that goes.
Okay, I did it twice.
I will be home.
You'll have to come and help me.
Well, that wraps up another edition of the Mario and Dennis Show. We hope you enjoyed this edition. Stay tuned for more programs to follow.
Like us on Facebook, too. That's still
like us on Facebook.
Yes, please. We'd like to hear your comments and what you'd like us to see, what you would like to see from us.
Right.
Just no pole dancing or...
No, cross-dressing.
No, dancing monkeys we can always get. That's easy.
Yeah. We found one in Germany.
Yeah, we found one in Germany, exactly.
Well, thank you for watching. Have a great night.